追逐梦想是人生中最令人兴奋的事情。不过，华人在美国呢，往往在许多的领域都会比较吃亏。但是父母都来自台湾的 Jessie Shao， 勇敢地面对自己，选择了非常热爱的戏剧，也成为非常少见的华裔编剧。而且 Jessie 也常常在作品里面加入自己的人生经验。我们今天特别请到 Jessie 来跟我们聊聊她在美国的一些经历。Jessie 你好，
好，谢谢。
好，那你可不可以就是跟我们的观众大概介绍一下你自己呢？
是，我是 Jessie， 也是你可以叫我穆恩，我从Bellevue Washington 来的，我是一个怎么说学画的戏剧。
那你一开始的时候，你是什么时候开始决定你想要走戏剧这方面？
是在大学，我有一个课，这个课是 theater course， 戏剧的 course，在这边我知道David Henry Huang 有 Philip Gatanda，这个人我不知道你怎么说是那个 Asian 是 Asian 亚洲的人在他做戏剧。
所以反而是因为亚洲的人做戏剧比较少，亚洲人做戏剧，反而你会想要去做戏剧吗？
不是像那样子，是 because there were so few, I realized there was no representation for us on the stage, and I realized that was something that was very necessary.
OK， 对，所以就是因为其实反而是因为比较少亚洲人在做这一行，就是让他有更有那种动力，想要去让人家看到我们的文化哈。
是。
So you want our culture to be。to represent our culture in America. So 那你一路上这样子走过来呢，就是说你对你的选择有没有后悔？ Do you ever regret?
No, it's definitely hard, but I believe in doing work that is important to your heart, and that is a more noble work than anything else, just to be true to that.
那你有没有就是说？可是亚洲人就是在这个 field 里面的确是比较稀少。你有没有觉得说走起来会很困难？ Have you ever encountered any difficulties?
Oh, definitely. I think in the Asian American market for theater, we comprise less than 2% in casting, in overall material for shows. Like right now we have Fresh Off the Boat on ABC, and that's about it when you think of mainstream. Maybe Glenn on Walking Dead. So in terms of opportunities that are built in as an infrastructure, they're not widely available. So a lot of times, even as a writer or an artist, you have to be of color, you have to be an entrepreneur. You have to be creating those opportunities for yourself.
这次也是表示，就是说，就是在美国的这个戏剧市场里面呢，其实亚裔大概只占了2%哈。那现在当然就是说 ，ABC 电视台有 Fresh Off the Boat 这个电视剧，只是说亚裔呢，就是说还是占非常少数的那个角色。那就是说，身为少数民族呢，就变成说你更要对这些事情要更有热忱、更有动力去做哈。So considering all this, like, do you consider yourself like a pioneer or like a worker of the Asian culture?
No, absolutely not. Not especially, we are built off the shoulders of many great playwrights. I think that being said, like I am pioneering a new voice in terms of the identity of what Asian American theater is now. And that's just a generational thing more than anything else. Being honest to tell that story. I don't feel that telling the stories of the 70s or 60s really belongs to me, because that's not there are already playwrights who do tell that story.
Right.
So my responsibility is to where I am now.
You're taking a more contemporary approach, so to speak. 所以其实就是说 ，Jessie 他并不是说就是把一些很传统亚洲的东西就是 incorporate 到他的剧本里面去，但是他比较希望大家看到现在的亚洲人到底是用一个什么样的方式在过生活。那其实，那你的父母就是对你这样的选择有没有什么特别的意见？
My parents. They don't fully understand it, and there's a lot of things they don't like me to write about. And
真的像是什么？
So I've written about, for instance, the passing of my grandmother, or the Nainai, and what that meant to our family, and how it was hard for for us to talk about that and what that meant. And so as an American born, it's kind of this thing where like, well, we have to talk about that. We have to deal with our grief, and we need to look at like our past, our heritage, and how rich that is, and we need to look at that for all that it is, and not just a myopic view. And when you start to write about that, and you have to paint the side of people that isn't so pleasant, and that they really don't like that.
Okay, I think it's like an Asian thing. 我们就是亚洲人，其实比较害羞。那对于 Jessie 来讲，他其实写剧本的时候，常常就会把一些自己私人的东西放进去。像他就是写了他奶奶过世的故事，其实他的父母亲就是对于这一点比较不了解。那可能就是说亚洲的长辈可能就是比较不希望，就是说自己的私人生活就是赤裸裸的暴露在别人的面前哈。不过其实像 Jessie 他做的事情也是非常的好，就是说他可以让我们亚洲的声音走入美国的日子，就是走入美国的生活当中，也是让美国人来多多了解我们亚洲的文化。那今天真的非常谢谢 Jessie 来到我们节目当中哈。那我们稍微休息一下，我们马上再回来。